Hello and welcome to Deliberately Creative. I'm Stephanie and I want to welcome you to an experiment in trying to make something look like something else was being used to make it. I'm taking pens on wooden ornaments and trying to make it look sort of like they were wood burned. Come with me and let's see if I figure this one out. Here we are. We are going to do a little bit of doodling on some wooden discs. These are just little Christmas ornament discs that you can get in bulk packs at your local hobby store, craft store, or do like I do, I ordered them online. So what I have done first is I sanded them lightly. And I just gave them a really quick coat of a matte medium. You could do a clear gesso. You could give it a spray with a matte varnish or a single coat of a matte varnish. Just something that's going to seal the surface of the wood but not change the color of it. And that was my whole goal with this one. So we're doing pretend wood burning. But look at that, doesn't it look very much like it was actually wood burned? I used a Micron 05 that is brown and a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen that is dark sepia, a dark brown. That's all I used on this cute little snowman. And I will put a speed video of him at the very end because I videoed him to test out to see if the matte medium was going to work, and it did. So I'll put the little speed video of how I drew this cute little snowman at the end. It's a cookie for anybody who decided to stick around and watch all of my video. There you go. But what I want to do, I have a couple little designs for either Christmas ornaments, package tags. I'm going straight in with my pen to draw. The first one I want to do is this sweet little bear. And he has this muzzle, this sort of triangular shape. And up in the middle of that, you're going to put another sort of rounded triangular shape with a straight line coming down and a little line at the bottom. For his head, there is about, if you were to just take that triangle out from his muzzle, the top of his head goes between those points. And then there are some little half circles for his ears. And then we're going to follow down, but we're not going to go all the way around because my little bear here, he's ready for winter. And he's a little cartoon bear. So, well, I guess I am going all the way across. Okay, so I am going to go all the way across, but I want to give him a scarf. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm making him a little scarf. And I'm not even going to draw the rest of his body, his arms or anything. It's just going straight down. He has two little shoe button eyes. They're not black, at least not yet. I'm going to color in his nose, but I'm leaving that top edge and a little bit of the side uncolored. You see how that gives it shape. Now I'm doing all of this with my brown Pigma Micron right now because that's my lighter color. And that's part of the trick of this is by doing multiple colors, you will get the impression of wood burning. And I'm even going to color in some areas here to be like shadows. And I want his scarf to be a little bit bigger, more bulky. So his scarf's going to be stripes. How's that? See, we can make things work. You don't have to worry. That is one of the things with wood burning, is that if you put your line wrong, you just make it work. Just blend it in. Wood burning and pen work are very similar. I'm going to give a bit of a shadow under his chin and a bit of shadow just sort of down his shoulder and under the scarf. But nothing big and major. I do want a little bit of a shadow lines, and I'm going to be doing this with little straight lines down the side of his face, going up under his chin, a little bit coming across the top of his head. See, what I'm doing here is I'm giving him a little bit of shape and form without doing a whole lot of drawing. I do want a little bit more ear there, I think. Now I'm going to take that darker pen, because what happens when you are wood burning is that some areas will get darker than others. Places where the heat sat a little bit longer, where the pen of the heat tool got stuck on the wood. See, just like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect straight or perfect continuous lines, because what happens is that it will bounce around a little bit, especially if you're using one of the less expensive type wood burning tools. Those can get caught on your wood easier. They have bigger nibs that are much more they're a lot more bulky. That's the word I wanted. I think I wanted to shadow him a little bit more there and a little bit here, and maybe that side of his face bit. And look at that. Our little bear is pretty much done now. But this is just winter. This is a winter bear. And so what I think I'm going to do is maybe put just a few snowflakes, like 3 or 5 snowflakes. So let's go with a main snowflake right here. My snowflakes are going to have 6 arms, kind of like a pizza. I'm doing 1 there. I think he's getting 3. You do not have to be perfect on your spacing. Every snowflake is an individual. So I think this one is going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You see how I'm doing that? By building it up one little arm at a time, you end up with a very detailed looking little snowflake. And it's not as hard as it looks. I think this one is going to have a bigger center on it, and it's going to have the little arms coming up from the center, and then it's going to have the little triangles coming back. or little arrow points coming back. See? It doesn't have to be a lot to end up looking like a snowflake, but I think I do want to put like little plus marks out here at the tips. This snowflake just kept growing. And they can. They can just keep growing. There we go. And then one more snowflake. And I think this one is going to be little balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a big one. 1, 2, 3, and that big one. 1, 2, 3, and the big one. Now, even with the matte medium on here, and it might work better with the clear gesso, it's starting to bleed just a little bit, but not much. Not enough to worry me about. So here you go. Polar bear, grizzly bear, whatever kind of bear. I like him. All right, we're going to do another one. This one's going to be faster. This one is going to be a Christmas tree. And this Christmas tree starts off with a really long, tall, skinny triangle. And then it has maybe some snow on the ground around the base of it, just like that. And then we're going to color in that skinny triangle. So the less width you show here at the base, the less coloring in you do. But we're just, it's like burning it in. There we go. Just like that. Now, up here at the top, we're going to make 3 little arms. And those 3 little arms are going to get little single branches. This is a really quick and easy Christmas tree. Just like that. Now, the rest of it is basically going to be an arm, kind of like those Christmas trees that you see at craft fairs, where they have ornaments hanging down. So now you've got the branches. We're just going to go and make them into little pine boughs. These are straight across, no big deal, no hard work here. We're just doing that on all of the branches. Little tiny angled lines. Just like that. I hope you're enjoying your wintertime season. I hope you have lots of time to do things that make you happy. Whatever it is that makes you happy, I hope you find peace doing just that, at least for a little while. For me, doing these videos actually makes me really, really happy, and it also brings me a lot of joy knowing that I'm helping other people do things that makes them happy too. All right, look at that. So now I am going to take my dark pen and I am going to run little lines in the trunk bits that we see, just sort of speckling it. just like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and not every single line. I am just going to put some speckles into those branches with the dark pen. Just like that. You see how quick and easy this is? It is something that we can do for ourselves, decorate our own trees, do for other people, give them ornaments to decorate their trees or their homes. We can also use them as package tags, and if you do it on cardboard discs or cardstock discs, you have awesome package tags that look like little wood burned ornaments. And it just shows people that you care, you love them, you care about them, you want them to be happy. And now I want to put in the background over here a star. And this star is going to be a dot. It's going to have little arms coming off of it and little arms coming out between, just like that. And then I want to widen the long arms. Whoops, well, that one got a little bit wider than I was expecting. That's okay. I'll lengthen that arm. See, you just make it work. Nobody else is even going to notice that that is like that. And we'll put some little dot dots out from the for sparkles. And there you go, a little Christmas tree. I don't want that to be quite so white there. All right, and I think we're going to do one more. We still have that snowman at the very end, and I think this one is actually going to be for those people who liked to draw words and have those types of designs. I do not claim to be able to draw words very well. I can write, but those people who can do beautiful penmanship on all kinds of things it just amazes me. But I can do a single word that has like 3 letters, you know. So we're doing joy. And I can go ahead and thicken up in just a few spots. I am not, you know, I'm just sort of doing this by guess and by golly. But it will look pretty. At least I hope it does. I hope that you find joy in your life. I hope that you share joy with others. And I'm so glad that you're sharing some of that time with me. There we go. So we've got that on there. That went on nice and quick. I need to go ahead and give it a little bit of the darker pen to make it look like it was wood burned. Just a bit. And I think I'm going to put some little pine boughs or something around it. I haven't quite decided yet. If you're enjoying this, I hope that you will click that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and make sure and share it on your social media. That really helps out my channel as we grow, and I appreciate that. So there, look at how that looks so much like wood burning. Wow. Now I am going to do, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do just a couple little bows. Coming around like this. And maybe with one little bit coming up and one coming out like that. Just quick and easy. I'm going to go ahead and basically like we did on that last little tree, but I'm going to let these move around a little bit more. Be a little bit more, maybe make a little bit of a branch there. Be a little bit more realistic-ish. I want another branch right there. You see how I just did that? I just pulled it out. Just pulled it out from the branch. We're letting these flow and bend, move a little more naturally. I could see doing this one with a wood burning tool. That would be a lot of fun. It would be interesting to see how it looks the same or different. You know? I do have the tool. I can do it. There we go. And then this one, I'm going to rotate. Sorry, I have to rotate. You always should rotate things to work to the strength of your hand, to the strength of your comfort. See, and I actually need to move that a little bit more. There we go. We're just moving them around, making it comfortable. This is a lot of fun to do with kids. You don't have to worry about them getting themselves burned. You can do this with Crayola type colored pens. Get the little fine liner pens. Have them work on paper because water-based pens work really well on paper and cardstock, but not so much on the wood things. Just like that. Now let's see, I want one that's kind of pointing towards there. I think I want to go ahead and get some of this darker wood color burned in. There we go. I think I might make a couple of these up for the new neighbors that just moved in a couple months ago. I think that might be a nice little welcome gift. I might do a little picture of their house or a little picture of a house and put the year on it because they just bought their house. And it's their first Christmas there. That would be a nice gift. There we go. Oh, I really enjoy this. I hope you do too. All right, so here we are. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends. Make sure to leave me a comment and let me know, did you like using pens to make wood burn look ornaments? And do you want to see me try doing it with a real wood burning tool? I have it. I could do it on even one of these types of little discs. Leave that comment and let me know. As always, go out, do something creative, take care of yourself so you can take care of those around you. And I hope to see you back here again really soon. Okay, I had to put some more stars on the sky. And don't forget, I'm going to leave the little snowman in speed video for you. Check it out. Bye-bye.